Hey, so, uh, just so you know, I decided to split this video up into two parts. Yeah, those are gummy bears. Um, I started editing and realized it was just really long. So I broke it in half. So if it has like a weird cutoff and transition at the very end, that's why. So stay tuned and I'll be able to upload that second half later. I'm going to talk to you today about my supply haul and the things that I've been getting to get ready for this upcoming school year. I'm Lena. I am a homeschooling mom to 4 kids. I have a 5th grader, no, he's going to 6th grade, an 11-year-old going to 6th grade, an 8-year-old going into 3rd grade, a 5-year-old starting kindergarten, and then the baby. She's almost 2. Almost. She'll be there so soon. So, these supplies I have been collecting for probably around 3 weeks, maybe a little longer. But just so you know, a lot of them have been put away. They've already been taken out of their packaging because I am redoing my room. And so as I do it, I need to see where things fit, what I need more of, what I need differently of. So it's not all gonna come in like a nice, neat little package for me to open up for you. But I've pulled out most of what I've gotten super recently so that I can show you and give you some ideas. Now, a lot of the things you're gonna see here are not the kind of your boring, typical school supplies, because I don't need a lot of that. We have tons of pencils around our house. I am not picky about my pencils, and neither are my kids. As long as they have lead and write, we will use them. We have a pencil sharpener. It works just fine. Last year for Christmas, the sheriff's department literally dumped handfuls of pencils into my kids' buckets because my husband's a police officer and they knew him and they said, oh, hey, this is fun. So we have so many sheriff's department pencils in our house. Most of them haven't even been sharpened yet. So I did not get new pencils. We did not get new markers. I guess we did get a couple new markers because we were missing like black and red. So we bought a cheap little set at Dollar Tree. I did not pull that out just to get us through until some more die. But we have enough markers. We don't need more. We didn't need colored pencils. We didn't need watercolor, paintbrushes. Most of your typical stuff we did not need. What I have been doing is working on some of the more fun things that I wanted to have around. And some of the decorating things. And at the end, I will show you some of the things that I have already put up that I can't like physically hold up and show you because I've already put it on the walls or filled it with stuff that I can't empty out. But let's get started. I've tried to group things together based on where I found it. If I can remember what I paid for it, I will, I'll tell you, but I don't know if I can remember exactly what I paid for everything because like I said, it's been like 3 weeks. So let's start with Walmart because the things from Walmart are where I got most of my really, really boring stuff. So I bought a 4-pack of dry erase markers. I still have a lot of dry erase markers that work fairly well. So I just bought a 4-pack of black for now of the Pen and Gear. The plan is that once school starts in our town, like public school, we're going to go out. Things will kind of go on clearance and we will watch for dry erase markers again at that point and hopefully be able to snag them for a good deal. But I figured this will get us started for the year. I also bought us an extra one of these whiteboard markers. We used to have 2. They hang on our wall. We used them all the time and one of them just died over the year. So I bought an extra one. It came with a marker, but we use those a lot. I bought this index card holder. It's got my hair stuck in it. And I like it, if I can open it. My plan was to use it on index cards, but it didn't fit in the drawer I wanted it to fit in. So I decided not to use it for that, and instead it's holding math manipulatives from a kindergartner. So instead, for my son's vocabulary words, I got him some index cards with a spiral bound so that he can just have them to flip through and put the word on one side and the definition on the other, and he can keep them all nice and neat and together like this. I did buy a couple packs of this loose leaf paper. I'm actually not sure if we're going to use this because I actually also picked up from the dollar store, and I don't have this to show you, some graph paper that I've already put in their notebooks. And the idea is I'm going to try their math on graph paper to see if I can get it to be a little neater. And really our loose leaf paper, we only ever used it for math because they have composition notebooks that they do writing in. So I don't know how much of this we're going to use, but I got 2 packs because I figured it'll get used eventually sometime over the next 10 years before all my kids graduate from high school. So, paper. Let's see. Okay, so sometimes it's okay to go really cheap, but sometimes it's not a great idea. This is an example of that. This is something I bought at the dollar store. Foam mounting dots. They're supposed to hold up posters, kind of like command strips. They don't work good. So I hung up 4 posters with them, and 2 of those posters have fallen down multiple times along with something else I used it on. They just are constantly falling down, and they leave marks on my wall. They were not a good buy. So I do not, just check it out, I don't recommend getting these from the dollar store. So I got a big pack of the Command damage-free hanging. I've replaced most of those little dots with this, and nothing has fallen yet. And I know these don't leave marks on my wall, so it's worth it to just buy the Command strips. Don't go cheap. I also just got these little Post-it flags. My son, his language arts, he's doing the Good and the Beautiful level 4 right now, which is very independent, but he's not great at remembering which parts to do. He doesn't like to read ahead and see, oh, if that's is he done for the day. So instead, I'm planning to just flag each section he's supposed to do so that when I hand it to him, it'll be really easy for him to tell what he was supposed to do. I can also use this to mark my place in books, but mostly this is for my 6th grader. We'll see if that helps him be a little more independent. Let's see, I got something else that I tried to go cheap on, and it didn't go great, and it's not like they're super expensive anyways. At the dollar store, they had some of these book magazine holders, and it's fine. The thing is, it's a little shorter. I already had one that worked really well last year to put our like our 3-ring binders in, and some of our other books. And I plan to keep a lot of their curriculum in it this year instead of on shelves. So I got this. Turns out it's a lot shorter than what I was thinking. So everything has to stand upright, which makes it really wobbly, and it falls over a lot. So it works well for shorter things like composition notebooks or maybe just like shorter books. But I went back to Walmart and I got the same style as I already had, which is longer. You can see. And so I just got a couple different colors, and hopefully this combined with the black one I already have will hold all of their stuff. And I'm sure I'll find something to use this for. Like I said, it might just hold their composition notebooks. Okay. Yes. So I got this box at Walmart. It says it holds 4x6 cards. It's actually way bigger than that. Actually, I think this was the size bigger. There was one that supposedly held 4x6, but that one I couldn't find anywhere on the shelf. So I grabbed this one to hold flashcards. I've been desperately looking for something to hold all our flashcards because because they wouldn't fit all in something together. I know that Target has flashcard like things like this, but my Target does not. I have looked multiple times. I keep going back hoping to find it, and they're just not there. So I got this, and it holds them pretty well. There's a little bit of extra space, which I'm not super excited about, but I do like that it holds. We have one set of flashcards that's a little bigger than the rest, you can see. So I'm happy it holds those. Those weren't fitting in anything, so that worked well. Speaking of flashcards, flashcards are something that I got new ones of this year. So at the Target dollar spot, oh, I haven't told you price. I don't know the price of anything that came from Walmart. Sorry, guys. But let's see. These flashcards were at the Target dollar spots, and I have taken them out of their box to conserve a little bit of room. Plus, they're always so annoying to try and get out of the box. They're always like so tightly fitted, and the box ends up ripping, which is why I needed something to put them in. So these are sight words. So it comes with a list of all the sight words. It gives you some ideas of some games you can play, and I have a whole list of games to play with sight words. And this is 36 cards. They are front and back. And so this is just to work with my kindergartner. This was the sight words 2, because when I looked at the sight words 1, it was starting with words like dog and cat, which are words he can already read, but also that can be sounded out. I don't count them to be sight words. So we're just gonna start with this. This will give us about 70 sight words, which is a really good start. And we'll see what he's missing after that. What else was new? We got word families. So it gives you a word like this. It says black. And then you have to name words in that word family. Anything else that ends with the ACK. And I figure this is good for my kindergartner, but this is also good for everyone else in our family. We like to play games together where we come up with rhyming words. And this will give us a chance to talk about how not all rhyming words are in the same word family. But I think this will be fun to just sit around with them and come up with different words. They enjoy doing that. We also got a set of time flashcards. These are pretty fun. We'll see how well it goes. The colorful sides have like these really ornate clocks. They're not all facing the right way. Instead of just your plain ones, but these are all pretty much to the hour, maybe the half hour or the quarter hour. So they're pretty easy to read. So these will be really great for my kindergartner. He will be learning time to the hour this year. And then the quarter hour, half hours will be really good for my third grader, along with on the back side, you get harder times. Like this one, like 340. Some of them even go, if I can find one. I can't find one, sorry. Anyway, some of them go to like 927, so he can really practice his time. And then another thing it does is it gave us little like stickers of hands, and it gave us something like this that says, at this time I go to bed. And we put on the minute hand and the hour hand, and so my kindergartner and I, gives us a little activity we can do together. So I really liked the time flashcards that are in the Target dollar spot. The other flashcards that I really liked, where are they? Oh, in the Target dollar spot were these money flashcards. So it shows them the bill, so it shows them the front and the back. It gives some facts about it, so that will be fun for my older kids. But my kindergartner is going to be working on money, and so this will help a lot. So it gives you different bills, ones, twos, or ones, tens, 20s, 5s, 50s, 100s. And then on the back it gives you coins. So this is the $quarter, and the nickel. And then after you get done with those, you can get to the mastering money, where it gives them an amount, and they're supposed to add it up and tell you the amount that is on that card. So this is great for my third grader to reinforce his money. One of the things I don't love about it is that the $quarter, it only shows the reverse side as being states. It doesn't show the typical quarter like that you usually find. So I'm gonna have to make sure I have an actual example of that so he can see it. The other fun thing is that set came with little punch outs of bills and coins, and it came with a punch out of the front and the back, and I just actually glued the front to the back so that he would be able to see how they pair together. And I did that for both the coins, I don't know if you can see that, and the bills. So I thought those were really fun. And all those were just $1 at the dollar spot. Okay, so let's just move on to Target since I've already been talking about it. And I have a lot from Target, so I'm gonna hurry through this. So I bought a flag. We have a full-size flag, but I didn't want to use the full-size flag in our room. It takes up a lot of space. And we did not do the pledge last year, and it's something I wanted to do, so I got us a flag to do that. Let's see, in the dollar spot, I found these little books. I found addition and subtraction. My kindergartner can already do basic addition, so I thought these would be fun for him. You just use the little pen they provide, and then you just color in and it reveals. So he'll color in this, it'll have a picture of one thing. Color in this, it'll have a picture of one. And then when he colors in this, it'll give him that the answer is 2. So this is something that he can just do in his free time. So he can't do subtraction yet, but he will be able to before too long. I also got these Scratch Fantastic. I was really looking for the regular letter writing for my kindergartner, but they were out of that. But I got cursive. My 2 older boys will be doing cursive, so I think this will just be a fun way to reinforce that. And then this is colors and shapes. So depending on, my kindergartner already knows his colors and shapes. This will be fun for him. I might end up saving some of it to use with my 2-year-old because she likes to talk about colors and shapes as well. But I don't know if that she can actually do it, so I might just give it to my kindergartner for fun. Let's see, I also got a couple of placemats just for fun. So let's see. This one is the alphabet. It's an alphabet challenge. And it says to circle a letter from the alphabet and then circle objects that start with that letter. And they're supposed to just search and find as many things as they can. It's dry erase. And then on the back here, it has a find and count. Choose an item, circle it, and then count it. How many of them can you find? So this will be fun for my kindergartner, and then eventually my 2-year-old will be able to do kind of some things with it. And then this one, this is more about money. So to be able to show him the different types of money, it says to circle an item that you want to buy. It gives you a price on it. Then circle the coins and bills you need. And then for a challenge, do it with 3 items, whatever you need to do. Do you have enough money? This will be really good for my 3rd grader. And then on the other side, it has tell me the time. Write what time it is now, so in digital form. Ask some, let's see, and then draw the hour and minute hands. So that'll be good for both my kindergartner and my 3rd grader to do. Let's see, what's next? Oh, hold on. So one of the things that I'm trying to focus on this year is having more hands-on activities for my kindergartner, for my 2-year-old, and even for my older kids to do while we're reading, while we're doing read-alouds, while I'm reading history, while we're going over science, geography, all of the things where I'm doing a lot of reading to them. I feel like if they can do things with their hands, that will help them focus a little bit more. So I tore the Target dollar spot apart looking for things to do with them. So I found these cute little magnet, let's see, what do they call them? Educational magnets and learning materials. So we got dinosaur species of the world, and my son was playing with this in the car on the way home from church today. So I had just gave him one of these magnet boards and he was able to put it out. My plan is to give this to him with some like dry erase markers, and he can use just a few of the dinosaurs and draw a scene with them to make it a little more interactive. And then inside it has little cards to tell him what these dinosaurs are, and then just some information about dinosaurs. So we got one about dinosaurs. We got one about shark species. So this one's super cute. And again, it's got the little cards to tell them what each of these sharks are. Because I don't know what they are. I can't tell them. They have to figure it out. I also got one that's the presidents of the United States. We're not doing U.S. history this year, but it never hurts to learn this information. I have not taken this one apart yet. It doesn't come with little cards because it comes with more magnets than the others. The others only have about 20 magnets. This obviously has 46. It is current. It does go all the way up to Biden, so I did like that. And I also like that in here and on the other half of the tin, it has them in order, so they can lay them on top and learn the order of the presidents. So that will be something to do in the car for them. I also got these magnets, again, to do on the board, create scenes out of. These are just little magnets. They came in a box. So these ones are dinosaurs again. I also got some farm ones, like farm animals. I'm going to give those to my daughter for her 2nd birthday because she loves animals. They also had a safari one, but my Target was out, so I'm really hoping I can find them somewhere because I really want the safari animals. They're so cute. Okay, I got 2 of these little games. So it's a fishing rod, and they're magnetic, and they come with these cute little sea creatures. They come with whales, they come with sharks and turtles. And my plan with this is to use them with vocabulary, spelling, math concepts of different sorts, to change it up a little, to have them like fish for a vocabulary word and have to tell me the definition, to fish for a spelling word and then spell it for me, whatever it is. So I think that's the end of my Target haul.